My parents treated me like their practice child and did not help me with anything, so I left the house and now they are furious. I, an 18-year-old male, am the oldest of my parents' 5 children. There's me, my brother, 13-year-old male, my sister, 12-year-old female, another sister, 10-year-old female, and my youngest brother, 7-year-old male. My parents never treated me that great, and the older I got, the worse it seemed to get. But I noticed as my siblings got older, it was different, and they were night and day different with me. I wasn't allowed to spend a lot of time with friends as a kid. My parents said there was no way they'd do all that, and I should be home. But my siblings, from age 5, could go to friends' houses, and from age 4 if the friend lived in our neighborhood. When I asked my parents about it both times, they told me that I was their practice, and they didn't want all their kids to whine in their face about missing out. My parents had the rule with me that you eat everything off your plate, or it either gets saved for next time, or you don't get to leave the table. When I say everything, I mean clear your plate, everything. So if I was full and left, say, 3 peas or something, I was forced to stay and finish, or they'd be taken aside and served to me next time. Not with my siblings. And when I asked my parents about that, they said they learned from me. The next thing was grades. My parents were always super angry when I got less than As. Even if it was a B and everyone in my class got a B because the test was especially hard. It didn't change my parents' stance. I was grounded for Bs. I was forced to do extra chores for a month. I was left out of stuff. But my siblings could get Cs and Ds, and it didn't change anything. This was another thing I brought up to my parents, and by that point, they were tired of me asking why things were different, and they told me I was their practice run, and they learned from things with me. And I know people learn from parenting as they go, but they learned with me and gave the benefits to my siblings. I saw none. They were never nicer or let up on me. They didn't apologize for being hard on me or for yelling at me almost all the time. Nothing like that happened, and there are multiple other ways they were different between me and my siblings. Expectations for chores were way higher with me always. Birthday and Christmas gifts were way different, and noticeably so, to make both sides of the family question what they gave me because it seemed so little compared to my younger siblings. And it wasn't that mine was more expensive. It was always the opposite. There were also really strict times set for me. I wasn't allowed out past 4 p.m. during summer, even in my teens. I wasn't allowed to attend certain birthday parties. Just so much stuff. My parents got annoyed over a year ago when my guidance counselor asked about any financial help I'd get with college and wanted to know if they had saved for me or anything. The way they reacted, it just made me angry, and I know they saved for my siblings, so it was when I knew I was done. I kept my head down for a year, and I left. I graduated last month, and I didn't let my parents come. My siblings weren't there either, but my parents expected tickets, and instead of claiming some for them, I got them for my grandparents instead. My parents were angry and confronted me on it. I had already moved out of their house, and I live with my paternal grandparents right now. I told my parents I was done being their practice kid, and I refused to keep it up anymore. I said they can mess up with my siblings and learn to live with it because I'm not here to be a punching bag while they get the best versions. My parents accused me of all kinds of things, called me all kinds of things, but I'm truly so done. Does that make me the butthole? Especially where my siblings are involved? That's why I'm asking here.